Did you know that just 10 minutes of skipping can be as good for your heart as a 30-minute run? It might sound surprising, but science backs it up. Skipping rope is not just a playground pastime, it's a powerful, efficient way to boost your cardiovascular health in a fraction of the time. Think about it. While a half-hour jog on the treadmill can feel endless, especially on a busy day, skipping rope delivers similar heart benefits in just a third of the time. That means you can fit a heart-healthy workout into your morning routine, lunch break, or even between meetings. The humble skipping rope is one of the most powerful tools for boosting your cardiovascular fitness. It's lightweight, portable, and incredibly effective. With every jump, you're not just burning calories, you're training your heart to work more efficiently. Skipping gets your heart pumping fast, sending oxygen-rich blood all around your body and strengthening that vital muscle. As your heart rate climbs, your body adapts, making your heart stronger and more resilient over time. Skipping is a high-intensity, full-body workout packed into a short space of time, perfect for busy people. In just 10 minutes, you can achieve the same cardiovascular benefits as a much longer workout, making it ideal for anyone with a packed schedule. And you don't need a lot of space or fancy equipment. All you need is a rope, a little bit of room, and the willingness to get moving. Whether you're at home, in a park, or even traveling, skipping fits right into your lifestyle. Unlike long treadmill sessions, skipping is quick, effective, and actually fun. The rhythmic motion, the sound of the rope hitting the floor, and the sense of accomplishment after just a few minutes can make exercise something you look forward to. Skipping engages your calves, quads, core, and shoulders, making your heart work harder and get stronger. It's a true full-body workout that also improves your coordination, balance, and agility. The best part, you don't need a gym or fancy equipment, just a rope and a bit of space. You can skip indoors or outdoors, alone or with friends, and you can easily adjust the intensity to match your fitness level. Regular skipping can lower blood pressure, reduce your risk of heart disease, and boost your stamina. Over time, you'll notice you have more energy, better endurance, and a stronger, healthier heart. Even just a few sessions a week can make a noticeable difference. Track your progress, set small goals, and watch as your fitness improves week by week. Sometimes the simplest things have the most profound effect on our well-being. Skipping rope is proof that you don't need complicated routines or expensive gear to take care of your heart. So why not give it a try? Just 10 minutes a day could be the secret to a healthier, happier heart. Your future self will thank you for it. For a while, I found myself stuck in a rut. My workouts felt repetitive, and I was just going through the motions. Every day, I'd walk into the gym, stare at the same machines, and feel my motivation slipping away. I knew I needed something different, something to reignite that spark and make me look forward to moving my body again. I started searching for a new challenge, something that would push me out of my comfort zone. I wanted to find an activity that would not only test my cardio and coordination, but also keep me engaged and excited to show up every day. That's when I stumbled upon the idea of a 30-day jump rope challenge. The rules were simple: skip rope every single day for a month and see what kind of changes I'd notice, physically and mentally. It sounded both fun and intimidating, which was exactly what I needed. I didn't want to overwhelm myself with long, exhausting sessions. My goal was to keep it simple, just 10 minutes a day. I figured that was enough to build a new habit, but not so much that I'd dread it or make excuses to skip. As I thought about it, I remembered how much I loved skipping as a kid. Back then, it was all about fun and laughter, not calories or reps. I wanted to bring that sense of playfulness back into my workouts, to rediscover the joy of moving just for the sake of it. 10 minutes a day felt totally doable, even on my busiest days. I knew that if I could just show up consistently, I'd start to see progress. It wasn't about perfection, it was about building momentum one day at a time. My main goals were to boost my stamina, improve my agility, and challenge my mental discipline. I wanted to see if I could stick with something new, even when it got tough or when I felt like giving up. I reminded myself that this challenge wasn't about being perfect. It was about showing up, making mistakes, and learning from them. Every trip or stumble was just part of the process. To keep myself accountable, I decided to film my very first session. I wanted to document the journey, the highs, the lows, and everything in between. Sharing it would help me stay motivated and maybe even inspire someone else to try. I wondered if I'd trip up, get bored, or maybe even surprise myself. There was only one way to find out: by actually doing it day after day. For me, This challenge was about embracing the process, enjoying the journey and learning something new about myself with every jump. One jump at a time, I was ready to see where the rope would take me. The first days were humbling. My calves burned, I kept tripping, and every session felt like a battle against my own coordination. I'd always thought of myself as reasonably fit, but jump rope exposed a whole new set of weaknesses. My legs felt heavy, my feet clumsy, and I was surprised by how quickly I'd get out of breath. Each time the rope caught my toes, it was a reminder that mastering something new takes patience and humility. My timing was off and I'd lose my rhythm after just a few jumps. It was frustrating to watch others make it look so effortless while I struggled to get through even a single set without stumbling. Even if you're fit, a new skill will always challenge you. It's humbling to realize that strength and endurance don't always translate to coordination or agility. I had to remind myself that everyone starts somewhere, and that struggling is part of the process. But by the end of week 1, I could string together a minute or two without tripping, a huge win. That first breakthrough felt incredible, like I'd unlocked a new level. Consistency was everything. Showing up every day, even when I didn't feel like it, made all the difference. Even on tough days, I did my 10 minutes. Some days my legs felt like lead and my motivation was low, but I kept my promise to myself. I realized that discipline is built in those moments when you want to quit, but choose to keep going. Warming up with jogging and calf stretches helped a lot. I learned quickly that skipping a proper warm-up meant more soreness and a higher chance of tripping. Taking a few minutes to get my body ready made the sessions smoother and less painful. In week 2, my stamina improved and 10 minutes felt less daunting. I noticed I could jump for longer stretches without stopping, and my breathing became more controlled. The rope started to feel like an extension of my body, not an obstacle. My resting heart rate dropped, and I could see real progress in my fitness. It was motivating to watch the numbers change, proof that my effort was paying off. I recovered faster between bursts, and what used to leave me gasping for air now felt manageable. My body was adapting, and I started to look forward to the challenge each day. Mentally, it was a roller coaster, frustration, then satisfaction as I improved. There were moments I wanted to throw the rope across the room, but there were also moments of pure joy when I nailed a new sequence or lasted longer than before. I learned to be patient and celebrate small wins. Every extra jump, every second added to my streak was a reason to be proud. Progress wasn't always obvious day to day, but looking back, I could see how far I'd come. Instead of getting annoyed, I reset and tried again. Each mistake became a lesson, not a setback. I realized that persistence was more important than perfection. This mindset shift made the challenge fun, not a chore. I started to enjoy the process, laughing at my mistakes and celebrating my progress, no matter how small. I focused on form, rhythm, and getting a bit better every day. The more I paid attention to the details, the smoother everything felt. It became less about perfection and more about steady improvement. Progress, not perfection, kept me motivated. Looking back at the end of week 2, I realized that the real victory was showing up, pushing through the discomfort and proving to myself that I could do hard things, one jump at a time. Halfway through, skipping became second nature. My body just knew what to do. The rhythm of jumping turned into a form of active meditation. For those 10 minutes, my mind went quiet and I was fully present. Skipping became my daily mental reset, not just a workout. Trying new tricks demanded focus and blocked out distractions. Each new move I mastered boosted my confidence and motivation. The rope's rhythm set the tone for my day, giving me structure and a sense of achievement. I felt more energized and focused, ready for anything. Fitness is as much about training your mind as your body. Finding that flow state was the real turning point of my journey. 3 weeks in, I hit a wall, shin splints. The pain was sharp and discouraging, and I considered quitting. Instead, I focused on recovery, slower jumps, longer warm-ups, and lots of stretching. I iced my shins and swapped some sessions for swimming or cycling. This taught me to listen to my body and adapt, not just push through pain. Fitness isn't about going full throttle all the time, it's about being smart. After a few days, the pain eased and I could jump again. Overcoming this setback was a huge mental win. Setbacks aren't failures, they're lessons. I learned the value of proper form, recovery, and self-awareness. The experience made me a smarter, more resilient athlete. and it's knowledge I can now share with others. Not all skipping ropes are the same, and the right one makes a big difference. Beginners should start with a lightweight speed rope. It's easy to use and helps you find your rhythm. Beaded ropes are heavier, giving more feedback and making it easier to learn tricks. Weighted ropes add resistance, turning skipping into a full-body workout. Start with a simple, adjustable rope. Handles should reach your armpits when you stand on the middle. As you progress, try different types to keep things interesting. The right rope keeps your workouts fun and challenging. Skipping well is all about form. Stand tall, chest up, shoulders back, and core engaged. Don't look at your feet. Focus ahead to keep your balance. Jump just an inch or two off the ground, staying light on your feet. Use your wrists, not your arms, to turn the rope. Keep elbows close to your sides and flick the rope with your wrists. Practice the wrist motion before you start jumping. Breathe steadily. Don't hold your breath. If you get frustrated, pause, shake it out, and start again. Progress, not perfection, is what matters. After 30 days, the results blew me away. My stamina and cardiovascular fitness soared. Workouts felt easier, and I recovered faster. My legs were stronger and my calves more defined, but the biggest change was mental. I felt more energized, positive, and focused. Skipping became my moving meditation, clearing my head each morning. My coordination and agility improved, and I could do tricks I never thought possible. This new skill boosted my confidence in all my workouts. The challenge taught me discipline, resilience, and the power of small daily wins. You don't need fancy equipment to transform your health. A simple rope and a bit of consistency can change everything. Skipping transformed my fitness and mindset. That's my 30-day jump rope journey. Challenging, rewarding, and transformative. Now it's your turn. You've got the tips, the knowledge, and the inspiration. Start small, just 5 minutes a day, and build from there. Don't worry about being perfect, just have fun and keep moving. Skipping is efficient, affordable, and effective for everyone. Imagine how you'll feel in 30 days, fitter, stronger, and more energized. All it takes is that first jump. If you want more tips and workouts, subscribe and check out the Body Coach app. Let's get jumping and smash your fitness goals together.